The serpent is an ancient symbol of the sacred, all-pervading universal energies. The serpent basks in the solar rays and is reborn when it sheds its skin. It is a symbol of the life force and its twisting, spiraling nature. In this way, the serpent represents the divine creative energy and its awe-inspiring ability to regenerate, re-enliven, and renew. In Egypt, the serpent-crowned headdress of the pharaoh was a sign of protection. The uraeus was a mark of the goddess and a sign of sovereignty. In the biblical tradition, Moses raised the brazen serpent on the pole to stop the fiery snakes from biting. From an energetic standpoint, this can be interpreted as instruction on how to correctly work with the heightened creative force within the nervous system. The powerful Kundalini energy of Vedic teachings is also described as a serpent. The raising of the Kundalini is the intensifying of the creative energy within the body, and the ability to control this energy and direct its flow. In the harsh winters of the north, serpents hibernate to see out the cold and dark winter months. They re-emerge in the spring and so symbolize the wisdom of the solar force, its cycles throughout the year, and its movement and activity within the human body. Electromagnetism. On the anatomical level, the serpent represents the spinal column and the spiraling and twisting life energies that traverse it. It is the awakened bioelectrical nervous system that regenerates, re-enlivens, and renews on its journey throughout the body, bringing increased health, improved well-being, and enhanced cognitive abilities. The serpent and egg tradition has a long history in the Druidic cultures of Northern Europe. The serpent egg is a symbol of Druidic lore. The Druidic priesthood and nobility often wore an amulet or necklace containing a serpent's egg. These amulets were often made of polished stone or crystal and were said to symbolize protection, regeneration, good fortune, and rebirth. The anatomical allegory for this beautiful tradition may draw some light upon an ancient custom and a once widespread knowledge. A knowledge so beneficial but now ridiculed, hidden, and monopolized. Here is a quote or paraphrase from Pliny the Elder regarding Druidic magic, and in particular, the egg of the serpent. There is a sort of egg in great repute among the Gauls, of which the Greek writers have made no mention. A vast number of serpents are twisted together in summer and coiled up in an artificial knot by their saliva and slime, and this is called the serpent's egg. The Druids say that it is tossed in the air with hissings and must be caught in a cloak before it touches the earth. The person who thus intercepts it flies on horseback, for the serpents will pursue him until prevented by intervening water. This egg, though bound in gold, will swim against the stream, and the Magi are cunning to conceal their frauds. They give out that this egg must be obtained at a certain age of the moon. The hidden allegory wrapped in this account is wonderful. The serpent's egg is a metaphor for the solar energies which are at their peak in the height of summer. In the human sphere, they represent the sacred creative forces that, when saved, have a regenerating and rejuvenating effect on both body and mind. The serpents coiling together to produce the egg signify the act of generation, the act of creation, life. The initiate, the druid, the sage or magi must save the egg before it hits the ground and is destroyed. This is a metaphor for generative energy conservation, creative energy preservation. To save the egg is to save the seed, semen retention. The seeker must flee on horseback to escape the pursuing snakes who jealously guard their prize. They need to cross a river of flowing water to accomplish their escape and complete their journey. The horse is analogous to the human body, the spirit is the rider. The initiate must ride the horse correctly, on its back, its spinal column. symbolizing the correct exercising of the spine. They must cross the river, the flowing waters of the cerebrospinal fluid. This is the journey of the creative energy, the seed, the fish. The egg, wrapped in gold, or the seed or fish, will swim against the stream. This is a metaphor for the drawing up of the saved seed, against the downward current of the spinal fluid. The journey, it is said, must be undertaken at certain phases of the moon. Here, we see the significance of the heavenly bodies in the ancient art of creative energy retention. In the Welsh language, the serpent's egg is called Glain Nider, please excuse my pronunciation, and means the gem or jewel of the adder. Glain means jewel or gem, but it also relates to the backbone. In this wonderful Welsh analogy, the spinal column is the jewel of the serpent. In Welsh, it is the Glain Cefn, or the jeweled ridge. Beautiful. Nider means an adder or a serpent. In Welsh, the Druids were sometimes referred to as Nadred, the adders. Our ancient lore and language hold many clues to our hidden past, but may also shine a light upon a bright and enlightened future.